quick update. Now I don't have my usual explainer video today, although I'm already recording some for this week. So they'll be back on schedule. I just wanted to let my pre-recordings catch up with the actual seasons because the lighting quality changes, even though you can't like see any trees like I can. But yeah, so I didn't want it to look like it was the middle of summer if I upload something in December. It looks strange, especially since I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Not that most of you will know that, but it bothers me. So, but I wanted to do an update quickly just to make sure I stay on schedule with uploading and whatnot with keto, because I didn't actually do a vlog on Saturday because nothing had changed. And if you remember from previous videos, I said how sometimes you can have periods where there isn't any change, and then suddenly, boom, there's a big change. So just in the last few days, I've lost like 2 inches off my waist and off my hips, and thankfully nothing lost here. But yeah, so it's just an example of how you can have sudden changes. So I'm almost done the first month. At the end of the month, I'll actually update my measurements on my Instagram, which will be linked below, of course. Yeah, diet-wise, obviously, I haven't actually changed anything. I'm still on keto. I tend to eat a lot less, so I guess that just naturally puts me into a calorie deficit, so that helps. But some exciting news, though. If you follow me on Instagram, then you can scroll back, if you haven't already heard of it, that I have an app I've been trying to get built. Now, I've made all of the internal content for it, so it's all fully written out and everything. I just need a programmer to put it together for first Android, just because it's the platform I use with my phone and whatnot, and then of course expand it onto iOS right away. But it'll be totally free to download and have all the essential information required for anybody to start using essential oils safely. And there'll be no ads, and I want it to stay that way forever. But what makes it particularly unique is the size of it. So it covers 136 essential oils. It's the biggest one that's going to be on the market. I think the next closest is 90 essential oils. It's quite a wide margin, and it contains unique content that I'm getting patented called a quick reference data sheet. Now, a quick reference data sheet is essentially an expanded flashcard. I may have explained this in a previous video, but I don't think I did. But what it does is it takes any essential oil, natural medicine, whether it's a clay, it's a herb, it's an oil, it doesn't matter. And it breaks it down into 6 parts. So you have the Latin or technical name, you have the chemical constituents that matter. So if it's not found everywhere, like water or carbon, it's not listed. If it is, super common, and of course it has to be biologically active. So only the relevant chemical components are listed, the technical properties, so can it expel parasites, does it help with fevers, does it help with pain, does it help with inflammation, etc. And then uses by route of application, so is it topical, internal, not for essential oils. Don't do that without professional help. I don't care what the sales rep told you, don't do that. But for like a herb, you may take it internally. Do you inhale it, like the smell and whatnot, things like that. And then you have your cautions, so you don't have to worry about medication interactions. Do you have to worry about particular medical conditions like diabetes? Do you have to worry about if you're going into surgery? So any of them that have blood thinning effects, obviously you don't want to use it 2 weeks before surgery, things like that. You can't account for emergencies, so you're just going to have to let the doctor know in that situation, but that's why it's important, because those drug interactions can occur. And then of course immediate first aid needs. But yeah, so that's in getting trademarked and patented, and that is part of what makes it so unique. Now when you download the app, it's going to have a collection from the book I wrote a few years ago, again always linked in the description, where it's going to have the essential oil ones from my book, available for free, so everybody has just a little bit of a starter collection on common oils. But if you want to expand your collection, where I'm going to make money so that I can keep it ad-free, is you pay a one-time cost that's very low. It's actually vastly undervaluing for the amount of work I put into building these and verifying everything and all of that. You can buy them by like, they'll have a common trait, so all the citrus oils, all the, hold on, app closed, okay. So citrus oils, evergreens, tropical spices and herbs, and all those, that kind of thing, it'll be grouped by that, and the price of each one will vary, so you know if you're paying more for a particular batch, it's a lot more of the oil, so I just sort of chunked it so it wasn't wildly varying, but the most expensive one is only $8.99, so, and that's not a lot. You'll have lifetime access, because that's how I'm going to set it up, so it'll have like a Facebook or Google login, so it keeps track even if you change devices, it won't matter. Yeah, so yeah, I just want to make sure there's safe and easily read reference material. There's a lot of licensed aromatherapists who are happy to educate, but they can only do so much at a given time. Eventually they have to charge for that time, or should be anyways, because they have their own mouth, their families to feed right now, right? And of course they paid money for their education. But yeah, so next week the regular explainer video will be up. I'm recording them this week to get ahead again, and yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap up because the landscapers are doing the front of my building. So let me know what's up in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.